Hey guys, and welcome to our first YouTube video. And
today we're just going to be doing a video on how we first met and how this happened. You know what I'm saying? So,
but before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Boom! What's the slam effects like?
Okay, so I'm gonna start it off.
Alright.
So it all started sophomore year of high school. It was in Mr. Rocco's class, I think, or we was either leaving. And I remember somebody coming to me talking about, oh, did you hear there's a new girl? And I'm like, oh, really? Because we didn't really get new people like that. It's either you came into the school and for like freshman year and you stayed or you left, but we never had like a new kid. So I'm like, oh, I didn't know, da da da. And at first, they told me that her name was Jade. So I thought her name was Jade or Jada. That's what I heard. And at the time, I was in a relationship. I was in a on and off relationship, so I wasn't really entertaining it. I was just, okay. So that wasn't like my first time seeing her, but that was like my first time hearing about her. So.
My first time hearing about her, surprisingly, was I was in Mr. Scandone's class. He was one of the our music teachers, and her significant other at the time was talking to me. Like, I guess it was her, another one of our friends, and then another one. And I was like, are you gay? And she was like, yeah, I have a whole girlfriend. And then that's when she showed me you. And so I was like, oh, but why are you? Okay.
But anywho, pushing forward, me and her, we wasn't really like friends. We was just like people that we would see in the hallway and be like, hey, hi, bye situation. Until we had a music trip. We was going to our competition called NISMA. And when we was all downstairs in the music room waiting, it was me and her and another friend. We was all sitting down in a circle. Okay, sorry. My phone had cut off because my storage was full, so I had to delete some stuff. But back to what we were saying. So we was all sitting in a circle, and one of them said how they wanted to sit next to me. And then the other one said, no, I'm going to sit next to her. So I'm sitting here like...
But it was like...
What?
Because you acted like when I didn't see you before, I was asking you if you was going on a trip. And you was all like, yeah, I'm going, da-da-da-da-da. Because I'm going to be like, I don't feel like being in school. And I was like, oh, I'm going, so you going to be my buddy? He was like, yeah, okay. So as soon as we get downstairs, now she want to, like... So I'm just like... Well, no, listen, I already got my buddy, and that's that.
But guess what? She ended up sitting next to me anyways. That's just that. We was, just chilling. Like, she was laying on my arm like, babe.
But I was literally just, like, chilling. Like, I literally was just chilling. If I find you as a friend and I call you when I see you, but listen, we about to be, okay, we gonna be on our phones, watching videos, but then she
I guess I took it the wrong way. But anyways, I was not in the relationship I was in at that time, so I didn't really, care for it. So, you want to say what happened?
Okay, so basically, I'm guessing she took it, not saying she took it the wrong way, but,
No, say what happened.
Okay. Listen. Okay, so boom, we were just chilling. And then she gets up and she, looks at me. So I'm like, what? Basically, she was just summing up if she could talk to me. I was like, mind you, I'm talking to someone at the time.
Now.
So, I was like, no, because I'm not the type of person. And she just got so she was like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. She was like, why the hell wouldn't you just like, she was like, forget him. I'm like, what?
No,
like,
really,
what?
I was like,
and I'm just
him.
like,
what? I was like, listen.
Like, she was like, listen, I'm right here. Like, you need to understand. I'm like, okay, but don't you, like, thing. And she was like, you know, whatever. Then as soon as I said that, she was like, you know, whatever. She got up, and then she sat in a whole nother row, like, all the way in the front. Then she gonna take her headphones, be mad fucking petty, look at me, and then go like this. And then she slid down and just sat in her seat. I'm just like.
After that, me and her, like, I'm not gonna say because of that, like, I don't know, we just, like, stopped, like, talking.
No, she stopped talking to me.
I guess you could say
There
that's
you
how
go.
she
No,
takes
that's
it.
no.
I just
because every time I would be like, hey, you'd be like, she look at me mad stink. So I just be like, all right, well then I started talking. So that was that. Then senior year came.
Junior year, we barely even like talked. And senior year came. I remember seeing her first day of school. She got her little turban, the white shirt, and the shorts. And yeah, glasses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, you know.
Senior year came, and I guess you could say like we was just acquaintances at the time because like we didn't start getting close until I got into my so the relationship I was in, I was done for. It was finished, and
Around the same
I ended up getting into another one. But yeah, her schedules got changed for like beginning, and she was in my first period class. Like we had like the whole day together,
like 4 or 5 classes together.
Yeah, and it was weird, but it was fake. Anywho, so like obviously in first period, and you know me and her would chat it up with everybody that was at that table. It was cool, and we was just friends. Like we wasn't even worried. Like the whole situation that happened junior year, we wasn't even worried about it. Like we was just acting like nothing happened, right? She knew about everything that was going on in my situation, and like I didn't want her to know because like I didn't really like know her like that, so it was like I didn't want her to know my business. It was just like I wanted her best friend, Kiara, to, because that was like someone that was part of the situation who knew what was going on, right? So once she kind of like knew what was going on, me and her started like coming like, you know, kind of friends. So I would vent to her, I would text her, blah 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 blah.
And I used to be like, oh my god, like, oh.
So go.
So this is when like around the time when my schedule changed. So this is when I guess she knew, I guess like we would be like, you know, like friends, I guess. Cause I knew that too. Cause I remember getting off the bus and it was me and Kiara, we was like walking and stuff. And then we was taking the pictures. And then after that, like as soon as we got in the park and all that stuff, and then we did the middle section, and then
me and her wasn't together for the first few first hour or two. Remember?
Because everybody was mixed up because like it was mad long lines. You know, it's Fright Fest.
Everybody went to like different shit.
Yeah. So as soon as we all linked up, like
it was slow.
It was click. We had.
Yeah. I'm gonna beat your ass. She's gonna start off again. So, anyways, we was in the park at Six Flags doing what we was doing, whatever. Going on rides and stuff. And basically, after like me and her got like together, it was just me and her the whole day. Like we was getting on mad rides together. Wherever she went, I went.
Because certain people was going back, they was going to get food, and then some people were like, they kept like leaving and getting lost, and I had to be the one to keep running after. I was like, okay,
she was running.
No, but then it was after a certain moment in time. I was just on like clowns. Yeah. But it was just one clown. But other than that, I was just walking. I was just like,
That trip was actually really
But it was fun though.
After we on the bus ride home, me and her was on 2 different buses. And we got off the bus, and I made sure when I got in the cab with my dad, because my dad picked me up, I was like, I texted her, and I was like, either when I got home or something, or when we was in the cab, and I was like, text me when you get home, blue heart. If you know me, I only send blue hearts to people that, actually, I send blue hearts to everybody. But at that time, I was only sending blue hearts to people I fuck with. Because, you know, blue hearts is my shit. So I was like, oh, just let me know when you get home safe, blase, blase, blase. And she did. Haha. So after that, we was just cool and we was just friends. Like, we wasn't trying to talk. We was just friends. You know, I would see her in the hallway. Hi, Happy. Hi, Lisa. La, la, la. You know, all that good shit. And then we got to what?
December. So, you know, she started texting me a lot, and
oh my god,
she was always trying to use 8 Ball as an excuse. And then
I'm exposing myself right now.
What?
Because you know I was still looking in a relationship.
So anyways, so she would talk to me and stuff, and she was being a little or anxious. And then it was our Christmas concert, and she ended up saying hi to my mom, I think, one good time. And then no, you didn't even. Oh no, we left. I left early.
She ended up leaving. I texted her and I was like, "Oh, where you at?" She was like,
my mother. My mother ready to go.
She was like, "Oh, my mom and my sister coming to get me," so I left. I was like, "Oh."
Yeah. So then
I was stuck there.
And tell them what happened.
But I ain't telling that shit. Fuck that. Yeah. Everybody who was there know what happened, and we leaving it at that, and we squashed it, and everybody good. Gucci gang done. Bye. So anyway,
so what happened
I got home
the concert?
After the concert, I got home and I texted her. And
what happened before you got home?
What? Oh, I ended up. That was the same day shorty girl told me to kiss her in science class.
Oh, because look, right? We was in volleyball that same day, and she was over here like I guess she was trying to like, you know, be all upon me, and then she was joking, right? And she tried to walk up to me and legit give me a kiss, and if I didn't move, boy, she was gonna kiss me. And so I was like, because I don't just kiss just to kiss. I take relationships very serious, like that. Very serious. Yeah, that's how she was. She was all like, "Oh, you pussy, you don't want to kiss me?" Then I was like, okay. So the bell rung, and I didn't see her after that. But when I saw that ass in science, okay, kiss me, bitch, right here. I'm sitting down between you. You on top of me? Kiss me. She was just like, what? I'm just like, kiss me, right? But yeah, it was just after that. I guess that's when she thought like.
I already knew she liked me after that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so now we're moving on. December didn't really have nothing else special in it. Except for the second time when we smoked again, when we had like our first date.
That was in January. When I came back from seeing my father. Yeah. She said she was going to ask me to like go to some circus thing, but I was like, I'm already on my way to go see my father.
No, let me tell you what happened, right? Around the time I was supposed to go in, she ended up having to go see her father. So it was just like how when she come back, we can hang out or whatever. So she come back, and
it was like literally like almost the same day I came back.
Yeah, I was like a day after, a few days after.
I was like, so what you doing?
We were supposed to go to the movies that day. When she came, we was just like.
We was lazy as fuck. We did not, cause we said we were gonna roll up. We was gonna watch a little. We was gonna chill for a little bit and then go. So I rolled up about a good 2-3 splits. I'm sitting there rolling up. We go smoke that shit. We smoked like what 1.5. It was like nope. It was like we're not getting up. Might as well order pizza, watch a movie inside.
And that's when I fell in love. But we wasn't together. We was not together.
We were just literally talking.
We was just talking. Because we kept it on a low. Or at least we tried. I feel like we did a good job. Until our birthday. We was just talking. We wasn't dating because I didn't want to get into a relationship because I was getting into relationships back to back when I shouldn't have been. But I knew for like her, I was like, nah. I was like, I'm gonna just wait. Just wait it out. And then February comes. And that's me and her birthday month, February 14th, February 18th. Don't forget it. And we just had the idea of matching on our birthday. Well, matching on my birthday, you know, because because the day of my birthday was the day we had winter break. So she wasn't going to be able to celebrate her birthday in school. So we was just like, why not match on my birthday? And we said, okay. Yo, when I tell you, bro, I can't even say what we did.
Don't even. Because, okay, literally. Yeah, okay. But basically, just know my mother, she got us both ready. Like, she got us both slayed. Like, she had us looking, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like how much effort it took for us to get everything within less than a month. It was so fun. I remember, like, we was literally on our way there, and I was just like, it was like I was nervous to walk into school, because that was going to be the moment where everyone knew when we were, like, I guess, like, you know, a thing, you know? And it's like we knew we were a thing, but we didn't put a title on it yet, but it was just kind of like, she's mine, she's, you know, kind of thing going on. So we didn't know how, like, you know, how it would be to everyone. And so then as soon as we walked to the door, oh my God, we walk inside. Like, okay, I accept the attention. I love it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. But it was like, it's like when it keeps occurring, and people keep saying, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God!" Like, oof. But you know, I loved it. It was nice. And I remember after that, we went to Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
We went to Dave and Buster's.
Oh, we went to the park first.
Oh, we went to the park. You know.
No.
Yeah.
Then we went to Dave and Buster's.
Then we went to Dave and Buster's. And then I think that was it for that day. That day was just really special.
Yeah. We didn't really like do nothing for her birthday, because she didn't really want to do nothing. We just went by a friend's house, you know, did the thing.
Wait, we didn't do nothing after that, right?
No, we just went by him and we got crown fried chicken.
Oh yeah, it was funny though. It was by the wall, and I was by the wall. We was just sitting there like, bro, it's time to go home. It was cold as fuck. It was cold as fuck, and they just chilling and we go.
It was cold.
But after that, then
for her birthday, well, not her birthday, but as like to celebrate her birthday, we had went to Pokemon.
Ooh, that junk was so fun. We had mad fun. I invited all my friends and then her, and this was the time I think like where like all of them actually got to know her, because like usually when we be in the park, she just be like you know, quiet, you know, but she would be talking and stuff, but you know, she'd be quiet. But that was the day when they, you know, actually, you know, so it was cool and stuff. And then that's when something happened that night.
Because I respected the fact that she wanted like to wait. And, you know, I was really, I was like, you know what? We gonna wait and stuff. But that was, for our first time, that was, but yeah.
Okay. I think after that, it was just like,
we were still friends. Still friends. Okay?
Friends dating.
Yeah. Until February 26th, I asked this beautiful girl to be naked. But yeah, we made it official February 26th. And then from then on, you know, shit, like a lot of shit went down, like for me, family wise, but it wasn't like nothing like serious has ever happened between us. You know, we may argue here and there, but we here to stay. Okay.
Where you have to understand that if you really want to be with that person, you have to understand that at the end of the day, it's kind of like you going back in the same bed as the same person. That's what I have to do. So it's like, just accept the argument, accept what the other person has to say, apologize at the end of the day, and keep it pushing.
We've been living together for like, technically like, okay, I'm not going to say it. Yeah, a year now. It's been a year. Because I moved in with her in April because of some things that happened. And like I would have thought that it wouldn't have lasted because, you know, like usually couples that get into a relationship at such a young age and, you know, they move in together, that's like a lot.
And it was just like, at that moment, like I was just honestly like just trying to help her because I felt like she was just getting in that stage where honestly I thought you were going to stop talking to me. Because I feel like you were getting in that stage where you really just did not want to, like, you know? And it was just like, I was trying to help her. I was always trying to talk to her, asking her what happened. And I don't know, it took her a while to open back up. But, like, around that time, I thought you were going to be like, I need to go back. And I don't know if I can think. And da-da-da. I was going to be like, it's fine. Just like, cause like it was for her, it was like she was more still so as a friend to me before anything. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And for us knowing each other for that long, and for us to now start talking to each other, like, you know what I'm saying? It shows.
Yeah, but I can say that we have a really strong relationship, even though we might butt heads. I feel like it's because we're the same sign. Yeah. Both Aquariuses, and you know, Aquariuses always feel like they're right. So we always have to prove a point to each other. And that's where we kind of butt heads at. But other than that, I feel like we have no problems. And I feel like we are going to grow. And our relationship is going to continue. And we are going to have kids and get married and live happily ever after.
You will expect a kid from me soon. And it's crazy, too, because it's like...
Soon?
Yes, soon for me.
No, like...
Period. I need a little me, okay?
I don't know. That's basically how we met. And that's basically our story. If there's like a certain part of this video that y'all really want us to go more in detail about, just let us know. Comment down below. You know, don't be shy.
Ooh, alright. And thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, please. Thank you very much. And you know, thank you for watching our very first YouTube video. As of now, we're going to leave and going to work. I love you guys. Bye. Tell you about a story about a couple